Jurassic's animators were creating dinosaurs that looked absolutely real, yet they would not be fully brought to life until one crucial element was added. Sound.
The truth is that no one knows what they sound like, and the paleontologists, they have no idea because vocal cords and all that wouldn't survive. The directions we got were the same that the visual effects people got, which is to make it like an animal.
I just really trusted Gary and just said, go create dinosaur sounds that don't sound like Godzilla or Rodan, and make them sound real, but also make them sound big and deep. And Gary just went off and created these sounds that were wonderful.
The first thing we did was record a lot of raw material from living animals and then piece them together in interesting ways.
Gary really wanted to start with a clean slate. Rather than taking sounds out of a library, he wanted to go out and have me collect sounds in every form so that every sound would be a new sound never heard before by any other audience. I went out with ideas of what sounds we needed to gather. I found myself just moving around all over the place looking for sounds. Oftentimes I get lucky and come across, strange circumstances that provided great audio events.
When we go out in the field and we record what ends up to be a lot of garbage, and then when we come across something we like, I sample it. We put it in the computer, and then I can manipulate it here. So now it's on a keyboard, you can perform it. And then very quickly you can get a sense of what these raptors are doing.
The fierce scream of the raptors is actually a mix of two rather harmless marine animals.
The first sound was a dolphin we recorded underwater, and it made this high-pitched scream. It was really horrific. And then I would combine that with a walrus. The walrus had a deep, resonant chest cavity roar. And between the two, it blended into a single scream that sounded like a scary animal who was also big. One of my favorite sequences is the T-Rex coming out of the woods and eating a gallimimus. The sound people can really appreciate the animation for the scene because we're looking for little cues to put sounds in. And there was a very sad moment in that scene where the galley is first attacked by the T-Rex but still alive. Then he looks up at the T-Rex in a sort of last-ditch effort to either beg for forgiveness or see what's hitting him, I don't know which. There's this real poignant moment, so we put the most poignant horse cry I could find, just in that little moment where he looks up and then gets clobbered. And of course the T-Rex shaking and killing the gallimimus is just my dog playing with a rope toy. There's a synergy that happens. If the visuals are working really well, then the sound works really well too. I mean, you can't have one without the other, I think. They create a whole that's stronger than the parts.
Having met success in creating dinosaurs, the